Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Madden 25 Raider franchise here on PostGame 2, week number 6, and we are facing off against the Pittsburgh Steelers in this episode. And as you can see, the Steelers are an 88 defense. We're gonna take a look at that team and see what is that 88 all about. Coming off a big win against the Denver Broncos. We need that for the division. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at some of the standings in the, well, before we get into all the business, welcome. If this is your first time, I hope you join us. You should like the video, subscribe to the channel so you can follow us along. We are, we are welcoming as many people as possible. And you, sir, or madam, are welcome. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join us. We are 2 and 3 up to this point to bring you up to speed. We have had some close games so far, and but we're about where we think we were. We're where we thought we would be at this time of the season when we started. So last week we had a big win over the Denver Broncos. As you can see, the Kansas City Chiefs are leading our division with only one loss, 4-1. And this is a more look at the AFC area. You see Tennessee is an 0-4 team there. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, the team we're facing today, has not won a game. They are 0-5, looking to get their first win against us. Here's some look at some of the things happening around the league. Despite the fact that we are so low, Aiden O'Connell has played really well. He's got 1,604 yards through 5 games. And he's outpacing Patrick Mahomes and Dak Prescott right now in yardage. He's also outpacing them in interceptions. Doesn't have as many touchdowns as them, but the young quarterback, who is a surprise start for us, is playing pretty well. And you see Devontae Adams, a chief benefactor of his game, 715 yards already. Devontae has been a deep threat for a lot of the games. We're learning how to get him more involved. But he has been special for this team so far. And also what you don't see here on sacks, Max Crosby's at 4.5 sacks up until this point in the season as well. So he has, he's doing his thing. So we're doing okay as far as the league goes. There's some other things that you can see. Some of the leaders in the statistical categories. But here's a look at the Pittsburgh team here. We're first of all, you can see we're the second most points per game. We got 308 yards per passing yards. We're leading in that. And we've got 90.4 rushing yards. Not quite what we like. We want to be at 100 yards per game, and we have not been there up until this point. But it's really the defense that has been struggling for most of this season. 34.5 points per game. That is enough for us to beat the last team. But Pittsburgh is giving up 30.2 points a game, and they're an 88th ranked defense. So that's really interesting to me. Maybe they've had some injuries or something like that. We'll take a look at that at this point, but they have not gotten off to a very good start at all. As we said, they have a winless team and not ready for much yet. Actually, let's go back here before we jump into the depth chart and maybe take a look at the Steelers. Let's look at the injury situation. Last week was a big injury week for us. This week we only have Zamir White out, and he's out for 2 more weeks. That is going to be a big deal for us because most of our players are healthy. And Zamir White, who we definitely want to come along. Sorry about that. I meant to go to the Steelers injury report. It's good to have most of our players healthy. They're going to have Darnell Washington out. He's he might be a rookie. I don't know if he's a rookie or not, but he's a young tight end that won't be able to play in this game. Other than that, the Steelers are at full strength. Okay, so now let's take a look at both teams. Actually, we're going to start with the Steelers just to kind of look at who they have. We know who their top players are. It's going to be TJ Watt. That's going to be Minka Fitzpatrick and Cameron Hayward, but let's take a look. We know we have Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. I think Russell Wilson is starting. We're going to see. Justin Fields is the guy who, well, is this depth chart? This is depth chart, so maybe we'll see Justin Fields. I don't know. Maybe that's what we will see. Najee Harris, a solid runner, and so is Jeff Warren. And despite the fact that they are top tier, we have been so bad against the run that they're probably going to get something on us. George Pickens also in this one. Richie James. Not a lot of big name players here, but Quez Watkins is a speedy guy. Don't know if we're going to see him or not. And Pat Freiermuth, a solid target as a tight end. We gave up a lot to Uzoma. Is it Uzoma? Yeah, Uzoma last game. Quick look at the offensive line here. Doesn't look too scary. Defensive line doesn't look too scary either, except for that right side. But this you got to worry about. You got to worry about this dude here. CJ Watt is a tough one. You're going to have to go away from him. Patrick Queen is okay. Highsmith looks like he's pretty good. Okay. All right. So that lineman situation looks decent. This corner situation doesn't look amazing. They do have some speed, but we might be able to beat this, especially with Joey Porter being on one of our players. So we'll see. Maybe we can get a matchup with Devontae on Porter. And then of course you have Fitzpatrick at the free safety position and Deshaun Elliott. So I really don't know why this team is rated 88 overall. I mean, 88 as a defense. They seem to be okay, but 88, I don't know. But maybe I'm gonna eat my words. All right, but with no further ado, let's go ahead and try to jump into this game. We're gonna try to get some fun uniforms here. So let's look at our uniforms. Yes, man, Raiders, we need some black on black. Just black on black, man. That's what we want. The people want it. By the way, we are in a home game and we have lost all of our home games. All right, we'll go with that. We've lost all of our home games so far. Every single one. Okay, so we're in black. Let's see. What's the color rush? Ooh, see, that's what I'm talking about. We need something like that, only Raider style. Okay, we'll go with the color rush opposite. We'll do this. Okay, Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers ready to get this party started. Uh-oh. Let's go.
It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at Davante Adams. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Raiders and the Steelers, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Raider franchise. And this week's matchup here in Las Vegas at Allegiant Stadium is the Las Vegas Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh coming in with some pretty important, with this game being pretty important to them, looking to get their first win of the season. And the Raiders want to try to build some momentum. They did take the win against their conference or their division opponents last week. And this week, they're hoping that maybe they can build on top of that. You've got the young star in Aiden O'Connell, who's catching the eyes of people all around the league. And of course, you just have the pride of the Steelers defense. These are two storied teams with some pretty significant history in the NFL. Back there's the Raiders coming out with their classic uniforms. And here's a look at Aiden O'Connell. We talked about him just a minute ago. 1,604 yards. That's enough to lead the league. 10 touchdowns and 12, I think it was, interceptions.
It is.
And he is working on evening out that interception to touchdown ratio. And we've got Ty Chandler in the back field looking for space and doesn't get anything. Coach Woodson very interested to see if Chandler can add a little speed to this offense. So far, he hasn't been amazing. There's a catch to Devontae, and he's able to catch and hold on to the ball. That will give us a 3rd and 3.
On his catches, a really close eye now because that's number 899 in his career. The next one will give him 900.
Devontae Adams close to a milestone. He's got 899 catches. The next one will be 900, and TJ Watt gets back there and changes up everything. And the Raiders going to come out and go for it. This is a tough call right here. 4th and 4 on the 30-yard line. They believe they can get it.
Go for it. O'Connell.
Intercepted.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cole Holcomb. And they are going to set up.
And Cole Holcomb is going to get the interception and get the turnover. And give the Steelers.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins.
Oh my gosh! And the quarterback, he throws right to the linebacker.
If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, "Hey, how about giving me an opportunity?"
So there you see, Coach Mike Tomlin going to put Justin Fields in the game. Justin Fields, 859 yards, 4 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. He has been careless with the ball and has cost their team all season. Now he's got a little bit of a gift, a short field.
You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Oh, Najee Harris comes through, breaks everybody down, and just gets completely through the defense. That's a shifty run by Najee. And a nice game for him. 1st down on the 13.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack.
Oh, right there. Number 14, he gets the catch. I figured it was going to be in that area, but we couldn't quite get there. 2nd and 2 on the 5-yard line.
Play fake, now Fields to throw.
And it's, knocked down. It would have been nice if Epps could have put both hands on it. We will take the knockdown.
Does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
And the quarterback gets to the touchdown. Justin Fields, but there's a flag on the play. And it's offsides on the defense. That's going to end with a touchdown probably.
So obviously
they called Trayvon Merrick with the offsides. I didn't see where he went offside. All right, let me see what happened here. Let's take a look at the replay. Number 7. Where's number 7? Number 7's there. Did he just line up offside? I don't know. Is he offside? I don't think he's offside. Did he move? He doesn't move, so they call offside here. Let me see. I'm trying to see if he is. It's weird where he's lined up anyway. He shouldn't even been there. All right. Well, it doesn't matter. They scored on the play anyway. There it is. This kick is up, and it is good. The Steelers with the first score of the game.
Was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown.
The interception. And so far, the Raiders have not won a home game this season. They seem to play a lot better away. Chandler trying to get a run, and he doesn't get much. Chandler came on a trade.
Coming out for their second drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. And
a bad throw by Aiden.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. You look at the Steeler defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11
Continue to play with TJ Watt over there. Looks like we might get Meyer, though. That player looks like he's coming in with the blitz. And he is. There's a run with Meyer, and he kind of gets him down to the
That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his
the defensive line looks tough.
For the receivers, but you know how they work on that.
Nice run, Chandler this time. He does get the first down in the I-form formation. Working a little bit better for the Raiders on this drive. Down in another one. This time Chandler lined up.
Running game working.
Couldn't get free. Looked like he had. Looked like they had sort of over pursuit on the outside, but he couldn't clear up the lane.
9-yard line. Now Chandler
trying to run. Oh, couldn't get free, but does get 6 yards on the play.
That's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
Throwing, O'Connell.
There's a throw to Devontae Adams, and he gets 5 out of the 6.
He needed 6. He got
They needed. We're going to go for it. I know. We probably shouldn't.
Career catches now.
All right, the applause is beginning, right? The applause is going on. That puts him just outside the top 20 all-time in the NFL. Next in his sights at 9:03, Wes Welker.
I think he's over the line. That's got to be a first down. And we get it. Ooh, barely, though.
Well, that was a tough couple of yards.
The problem is we're going to the wrong side. We're running to TJ Watt's side. And we probably shouldn't do that. 1st and 10 on the 49. Quick hike.
Right back to him on first down. And he is
That's a nice play by the safety to come up and.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Stop the play there.
Back to throw. O'Connell. Oh, the ball comes out.
Had nowhere to go there.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was
3rd and 11.
I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw here, O'Connell.
Safety leaves. They go deep.
And it's knocked away.
And the corner knocks it down and we're going to have to punt it.
But this offense already showed in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said punt it. Punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
And the ball goes down and out on the 8-yard line. It's a solid punt by the
So well done there.
by the special teams.
More specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose.
And they find the tight end Freelmuth with the catch. I'm sure that's who that is.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm.
20 seconds left here in the first.
They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as they drew it up in practice.
Quick passes here are having some success.
5 catches, 74 yards.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Score 7-0, and the Raiders come out flat at home once again. Down 7-0 here with the Steelers with the ball.
Yeah, last week we saw the numbers. This week going against second. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a give, running left.
Oh, I didn't think it was going to be.
It's on the ground.
I didn't think it was going to be an actual run. I thought they were going to.
That ball is not free, but a teammate comes along
try
and
to
almost like
play action on that.
Baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
Justin Fields somehow gets around Max Crosby there.
Look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5
Second
straight.
and 9.
How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. And the second thing
Nice grab by the receiver. He's able to catch that and hold on to it. But 39 was there, but could not break the play up.
And stay aware. And Wilson won the Triple Crown in Michigan last season. Catches,
Spillane and Diablo in the game. Oh, they give up the run right up the middle. There's a flag on the play. Penalty. And there's a holding call. You saw Max Crosby called it out early. And he said it's going back. That play is going to go back. Now it's 1st and 20. That gives the Raiders a little bit of a gift.
And instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Another grab, and the receiver's just watching right now. They give up 11 yards.
44-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
All right, come on, defense. I need y'all to do something here.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And Max Crosby gets home with a sack. Let's go. 98. Mad Max getting home. Justin Fields now has to deal with 3rd and 13.
Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
He's got his target. That's
Hobbs, why are you playing so far off of him?
At the Raiders' 31-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Should have played the sticks.
The 31 now on 1st and 10.
I'm going to play underneath. This is a run probably.
Harris running straight ahead.
And they get 5 yards. Okay, what do we want to do here? Let's
when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Back to throw, Fields.
And the pass is caught.
And now it's
held on to.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to
there football. He is watching again. Receivers just stuck standing still.
Hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control them.
Let's take a look at this now. Let's look at this. These receivers are right here. And let's watch. Okay. Oh, he's just watching. Is he getting beat with a route? He's still going backwards. Ah, man, I wish they would play. I don't know how to tell them to play slightly more aggressive. They're playing, we're playing off. I just don't know how to do that. Oh. And it is a touchdown to number 14, George Pickens.
His first touchdown
and the Steelers go, and he throws it up, and he has to jump up and get it. That's a nice grab. Nice touchdown. I mean, and we just kind of let him walk down the field. Our corners just not playing well against.
They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense.
Against the pass.
Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to.
There's a part of me to wonder now, do we have all of our depth chart right? So Chandler, we're going to try Madison here, and let's go look at our corners, see what's going on with that. Okay, Stokes, Bennett. Okay. All right. Yeah, these are all the right things.
And they played awfully well in this one. Both sides.
14-0. 3 minutes left. We need to score at the end of this half. I think Pittsburgh gets the ball back.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
And look at the receiving yard leader, Davante Adams, 715 yards on the season.
In the NFL in the middle part of the season. The NFL's
and most of those have come on some really deep plays, and we hope we can get something deep right now.
Now it's O'Connell.
And there it is, the deep play we hope for, and he's not the fastest receiver right this time, but he gets home. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams with the big catch and go, beats his guy on the left side, and takes it in for 6 to put the Raiders just a little bit closer, and that is a much better ball than before. He's able to catch that and run.
Continuation of your college days, a lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice
kick
play.
is up and is good. And 14-7 now. Maybe the Raiders can get a stop, maybe, and there's an opportunity if we can get the quick stop to tie this game before half. I mean, there's an opportunity of that. I'm not saying it's a probability. I'm just saying it's a possibility that it can happen. Justin Fields, 9 for 10 and 99 yards today and a touchdown. He's having a defense. He's having a passing game against the Raiders kind of day. We are simply.
Fields now to throw. He finds Pickens.
They throw it short.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's second down.
Game plan is defend the short pass. Okay, let's see what plays these are.
Here's Fields. Finding Pickens for another catch.
That's another nice throw, and he has still not missed anything. Uh-oh, somebody was injured. I missed it.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields on the move to his left.
Fields runs for a little bit, and we're going to go to a 2-minute warning, or did they call timeout? Yeah, we'll get to the 2-minute warning. All right, so 14-7, Raiders and Steelers. Steelers with the ball here. 2 minutes left, and it's Tyree Wilson that was injured. But nothing too serious.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. From the gun, here's Fields.
Would take those, and that's Bernie, the linebacker, with the interception. Nice job by the defense to get it done. Amari Bernie
This was a 14-0 game.
has put in a lot of extra work in the all season. One of the last players to leave the practice field, able to jump up and look at that, turns his hips and gets the interception. That's a nice looking play by the linebacker. And maybe that's something, a harbinger. Is that what we want to call that? A foreshadow. A foreshadow things to come, hopefully. We're just going to speak that into existence, right?
Yeah, I think so, because
well, we don't believe in that around here, but you know what I mean.
That can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield.
Oh my goodness, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
Combined for their team's first sack of the game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And O'Connell now to throw.
Good pass to Bowers over the head, and that is the kind of pass we need. Over the top, so the receiver, so the defender can't jump in front of it. He's had these passes, had these pass opportunities in a couple games, and this is the first time that he's able to get it up and over to the tight end for the big game. That is a huge play, and that puts us in scoring position. Now we simply need to take care of the ball here. 1st and 10 on the 20.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it.
And there's another throw to Bowers, and this time he will go down.
Bowers.
And we call timeout. We have a player down.
An injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. They'll come up second and 7.
1 minute, 11 seconds. Probably should run it.
Here's O'Connell.
O'Connell runs a little bit and he gets the 1 yard.
And now it's third down.
That defense is collapsing pretty quickly.
But it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now a third
and
and
6.
Looking to throw. O'Connell flushed out right.
O'Connell trying to run. He fumbles it.
And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Unbelievable. And he drops the ball here in the red zone and robs us of an opportunity to cut into this lead. Aiden O'Connell. I didn't think he was going to catch him. I was going to slide. Is he down? He may be down, but I don't know if he is. That is a great play by T.J. Watt to cause the fumble. I don't think I can even challenge the play. Let's just take a look. I'm pretty sure it is a fumble, though. Okay, so let's just look at the play. It's looking, I didn't have anything. I could have probably thrown it to Devontae. He is open, but I was thinking with all this green right here, that we could probably just run this. So the trick was, can we outrun TJ Watt? And Watt is coming after us. And he's not taking care of the ball. And the ball comes out there. He is not down. That is a fumble. Tough.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route.
There's a big hit.
James. That's good for a gain of 6.
Pittsburgh with 3 timeouts.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first
4, 3, 2. They're going to call it.
Shot before the break. Fields. That's complete to his.
There's a hit by Spillane, and that is the end of the first half. The score is.
So we've reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan
14-7
with our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL.
That is a tough fumble at the end of the first half. Chargers and Broncos, AFC West battle. The Chargers 13-7 here in the second quarter for them. Bo Nix, the young quarterback, trying to get comfortable, does have a touchdown in that game. The Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers, another rivalry game. This time, it's Bryce Young with 7 of 9, 82 yards and a touchdown. Atlanta not yet scored. It is Dallas and Detroit, the home of Emmett and Barry Sanders. Tie game. Cowboys 5-0 so far this season. One of the top teams of the league. Detroit trying to give them their first loss. Aiden O'Connell had some pretty good game in the first half, with the exception to the fumble. I think we did throw an interception as well to start things early, and man, we just kind of shoot ourselves in the foot, you know. But we'll continue to see if we can pick up the momentum
for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
Big hit. Number 45 comes in. Okay, so 14-7.
So here are the Steelers to
take able to kind of play some decent defense right there at the end of the half.
Get the football as well, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Spillane able to get over to kind of slow down the runner. He gets 3 yards though.
To the defense for stringing that play out.
It's a single back.
They gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On the give, this is Harris.
And Spillane there again, 3rd and 1.
At the 37. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great
leverage. The Raiders able to get the stop. It was 3rd and 1, and they were able to come up and close down the lanes. They handed to Najee. Ooh, that is a heck of a block. I don't know if you saw that on the right part of the screen, but number 78. Yeah, wow. Trayvon Merrick just flattened by the offensive lineman. Still, we're able to get. Man, that was something. To get the stop.
Punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Tucker with the catch.
40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return.
All right, so we have enough. We can try to come down and tie the game. Aiden McConnell with 2 key turnovers in this game. He throws and a big touchdown pass. There's the first one. That's in the. And then this is the second. Oh my gosh, can't believe that worked out like that. All right, Aiden, let's do this thing. Time to, well, it's been bad play, good play, bad play.
To get this drive started.
So we up for good play now?
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives.
Oh, big hit, good tackle. I think I had room on the left side there. But Hayward said no, sir.
Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now they set up
Alexander with. Okay, so we had an offensive lineman, and he blocked neither one of the defenders coming. Check this out. So we have a screenplay. Okay, look at number 70. There he is, and look, he's got a couple options. Number 70. There's a man right in front of you. Oh, no, not going to block him. Just going to let them come right for you.
They certainly have their share of trouble.
All right, whoever number 70 is, we need
this play is almost an extension of the running game right
here.
Get
him figured out.
They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter.
4th and 1. They came quickly around the corner there. So we are going to. We have to go for it, man. We got to go for it.
Talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong
Oh my goodness, and the play, the short play doesn't work. And normally I wouldn't have thrown that, but TJ Watt has me worried on the edge here. We could have given it to him. He had the room. I think he had it. We would have had the first down if we'd have just tossed it and ran it.
Curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Steelers.
Another bad decision by me.
Excellent field position. Now run straight ahead with Warren.
They're all bad decisions by me. I think 2nd and 4.
Before being brought down just inside of the 30. This 2nd and 4. Now it's Fields.
Quarterback is brought down. And who gets home? That is Shaquille Leonard, the new Raider coming over from the Indianapolis Colts. He's right at the end of his career and still has a little in the tank.
He wants to get home with that blitz.
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it.
3rd and 10 now.
From the gun on 3rd down.
And a wide open pass to the tight end, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown for Pat Freiermuth. And that is going to give the Steelers the 2-touchdown lead again.
So it takes
wide open,
3 plays here to
and that is, who is that, number 5, Divine Diablo, not able to
they got the stop on 4th down.
play the coverage there.
Offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
And the kick is up and it's good. 21-7. Pittsburgh with the lead here in Las Vegas.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
That's tough. Probably should have punted it.
After the touchdown.
So many shooters.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across
Davante Adams having probably the best game of anyone this on this Raider team.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They
Ooh,
went
good
for
blocks.
4th down.
Madison not fast enough. He should have had just a little more speed. He could turn that corner.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you
Second
fail,
and 3.
a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here's Madison getting it again on second.
Madison gets 2 yards on the play.
To pick up the first, a gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to get it on the ground.
That's the play we needed last drive, and we did get the first down this time.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and they're able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
As he throws there.
Had a couple players.
You get the sense that they're saying, we're not playing up to what we're capable.
Just didn't see them in time.
Into the game.
Happy to not take the sack, though.
Long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, I saw something else. Okay, we're gonna come back to this play.
They got to start taking some chances. Here's a big
4th
one in
and
this
6.
3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Now O'Connell.
There's the nice pass, and we do get the first down with Madison on the screen pass. That's a big play there.
12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell.
Throw the ball away. TJ Watt, leave me alone.
He just tosses this one away.
Why is he messing with me?
Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
TJ Watt, all right, coming in 2nd and 10.
They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Another fumble. Oh my gosh, he drops it on the ground again. Aiden O'Connell this time. Was it 95 that got the fumble forced? Casey Hayward? I'm not sure. He's running. No, it's 56 and another drop. And I tell you what, man, Aiden O'Connell, when he gets off to a rough start, it just spirals. It just spirals. We may have to put Minshew in the game. Oh, he tried to hit him.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
End of the 3rd quarter, scored 21-7. Raiders in a tough spot here, man. Momentum is all in the Steelers' direction. We're going to lose this game if we can't turn this thing around. Too many turnovers in this game so far.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Oh, why is he wide open?
He's got this to Pickens.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
George Pickens with the catch, wide open on the left side.
In
Okay, we have number 41 coming all the way down into nothingness. I really don't understand what's happening with the defense. Now, what happened this time? Okay, so let's take a look. Okay. Number 41, I guess, is he on a blitz? And if so, the safety should pick up this receiver. This is a man-to-man. It's this guy right here that's not playing anything. Number one should be playing number 14. I believe this is a man play. Number 21 isn't covering anyone. Okay, he is. He's covering one someone. Number 41 chucks and then just runs straight. I don't know where he's going. Where's 41 going? Just running that way. Okay.
Extra point now by Boswell. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Pittsburgh with a 28-7 lead.
Very tidy two-play drive that time. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Tucker with the grab. Trying to get to the outside, and he gets to the 28-yard line. And Aiden O'Connell responsible for 4 turnovers today, I believe. Well, at least 3. I know he's got 2 fumbles and an interception. I don't know if he has 2 interceptions or not.
Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out.
And an overthrow by Aiden, just completely missing his target.
The talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard at doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball.
All right, we do get a catch there. 3rd and 6. Aiden O'Connell could be tilted, y'all.
4 yards on the pickup.
3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, they run with Madison.
Big run by Madison. Shakes a couple players.
Before being tackled. 14 yards
is the lose Powers Johnson.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
From the shotgun, O'Connell. This goes out wide from Madison.
And Madison with the catch. 23 yards on the grab.
2nd and 7.
It's the pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
To throw here, O'Connell. Got his man complete over the middle.
Oh, that's 3rd and inches.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on
Madison with the run up the middle. He actually may be the guy that we need to go with for the running game. I think we get a little bit more with him. I don't know that I love this play call.
Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
O'Connell having a tough day, man.
They lead big, and
This defense is just harassing.
To a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Good throw to Myers. And we haven't said his name in a little bit. He had a really great catch, some really good catches in the first couple of games. We got to go to him a little bit more.
Throwing, O'Connell.
There's a grab to Devontae Adams, and he gets 6 yards on the carry, on the catch.
Second down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw, O'Connell.
There's Bowers for the touchdown.
Touchdown Raiders. From 8 yards out. And the back to a two-score game here in the fourth.
There's the grab and a touchdown for Bruce Bowers.
There's the first of the three as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brent, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand.
3 minutes, 2 touchdowns away.
As quickly as possible.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
All right, let's go. We need a big play here. Need a big.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field.
And as we look
and
back
George Pickens, the big,
a lot of yardage through the air. The
actually, it's been both George Pickens and Freeman, both of those players making big plays for Pittsburgh's offense to get this big lead.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
That's Spillane getting home to the running back, and he's had a pretty good day today. For the most part, he's been all right. He is the player that was all over the place a little bit earlier.
Harris going to get it again on second down.
And they stop him there.
Give him 4 yards.
2 minutes.
This is the worry because sometimes you get a little too
I think we're going to go.
You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to
All right, 2 minute warning.
And now you look up and
Trying to hold on to our timeouts. If we can get a stop right here, it would be grand.
Sports. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Don't run left.
Now Fields.
Wide open once again, and number 1 is watching. Somebody build that man for a ticket to the game.
16 yards there.
That's not number 1. That's Trayvon Merritt, one of our captains, and he is refusing to play up on the receiver. We're just going to give him 3 or 4 yards every time.
Just make sure your offensive line understands.
1st and 10.
Get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Points of contact necessary at this stage.
That's a nice grab, nice tackle by Epps. But the game is pretty much over. Pittsburgh will get their first win of the season.
Another run on second down.
Najee Harris. But with 30 seconds left, the Raiders will not call timeout. They're going to let this time go. And that will be the end of the game. The Raiders fall again at home, 28-14, winless at home here in Las Vegas. The Raiders cannot get it right here, and I think it's falling on that man right there. Number 12, Aiden O'Connell can't play well here in Las Vegas. I don't know what that's about for him, but he's just having a hard time getting it done.
Win after 5 straight losses to start the year, and they will head back home
we have
next week.
We had some pretty good plays. We got the interception there. This is a play that was really funky. There's the fumble. Ah, man. 2 fumbles.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Game was in reach, but could not get it done. Raiders fall to 2-4, I believe it will be. Justin Fields had a field day. 136.4 is his rating. 17 for 19, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception for 247 yards. That's pretty good for him. Aiden O'Connell, 14 for 23, did only throw 1 interception and has 2 touchdowns. Rated pretty good, but it's the fumbles. O'Connell with the 2 fumbles here completely derails everything we're trying to do, and the running game is still absent. There's nothing happening on the running game. Devontae Adams, 4 receptions, 84 yards, was the best receiver today. Jacoby Meyer, though, had a few. And Brock Bowers, rather. Bruce Bowen, Brock Bowen, I'm messing all the things up. Brock Bowers. Is it Bowers or Bowers? I wonder if it's Bowers. I think it's Bowers though. Anyway, 1 touchdown. Tackles. I think we're going to see a lot of safeties here. Yeah, Eric Stokes with 7. Spillane did play well. I thought he did play well. There's Morag, and then there's Shaquille Leonard with the tackles as well. Oh man, that's a tough loss, especially given all of the turnovers. But I think you can expect that. A young quarterback under pressure all day does what you think a young quarterback would do. Drops the ball, literally and figuratively. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move to the next. Ooh, I like that +3 in block shed. Where's the block shed? Ooh, 78. Okay, let's keep the block shed up. Let's keep the block shed going. Another tough week. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and advance the week to the Ram week. There we go. We have the Los Angeles Rams to play next. They are a pretty good team. What is their record? Their record is 2-3. We are 2-4, and we're coming up on the trade deadline. So we need to think about that. The more I think about Nate Hobbs, the less I'm interested in keeping Nate Hobbs. I'm wondering, as a 25-year-old corner, 81 with a star dev, is he a tradable asset? Because I am unhappy with all of our corners. So we're definitely not going to re-sign him. John Jenkins, I think he's going to retire. Who else? Is there anybody? Josh Myers. I think Josh Myers, I think we can look to re-sign Josh Myers for that low money. You know what? Will you take a 5-year deal at that price? I was looking for a better fit. Okay. All right. Okay. We'll come back and deal with you later. Mac Wilson, I don't think we're going to extend you. Marcus Epps. Maybe. Alexander Madison, maybe. Man, Spillane wants a lot of money. I don't know. I just don't know. Let's go to, I want to check out, I want to see what we can get for Hobbs. That's what I want to see. Cornerback. Okay, the Bengals will trade cornerback for cornerback. Or the other corner. I'm just looking at corners. Okay, Emmanuel Mosley. Wow, Christian Watson. That's interesting. Mike Jackson. Okay, Cameron Sutton. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Mike Hilton. Who are you, sir? Mike Hilton, 5'9", not the guy we need. Not the guy we need. We may have to just sit on Nate Hobbs until let's see. Zach Allen. What's the best player being offered here? Amenahu. Okay. Leland Farrell. Former Raider. Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham is the best rated player, but we don't need that. What's going on with this guy? Emmanuel Mosley. 5'11". It's a little bit better. 91 speed. Okay, 73 man coverage, but let's see what was Nate Hobbs' man coverage. Oh, his man coverage is better than that. Man, he doesn't look that bad. It feels like he ought to be playing better. I don't want to extend him though. I don't think I want to extend him. That makes me want to trade him. But he's 25 years old. He's tradable, especially to a team that is looking for a corner and would be willing to pay him afterwards. Who's looking for a cornerback? Carolina's looking for a cornerback. Who was that? Minnesota? Minnesota's looking for a corner. Carolina and Minnesota. Uh-oh, who's this? Bengals looking for a corner. They're already... Their number one need is a corner. Okay, they have a lot of room, a lot of cap room, so they can sign him. All right, this team is not that good. So let's see what we're gonna do here. Quentin Jefferson. Man, it's really not a lot happening here. Zach Collins. Well, they're saying they need a corner, but these are some pretty good corners right here. Oh, that's right. Patrick Peterson's probably going to go next. That's probably why they're saying that. They really don't have a whole lot to offer. Maybe we try to get a number 2 or something, or number 3. Let's see if they'll take a number 2. I don't expect that they would. Yeah, they're gonna decline that. Well, I don't see anything that we really want from them, you know. Don't want Kyler Murray. I mean, Desmond Ridder would be interesting, but I don't know that you do a corner for a quarterback. Trey Benson, that's an interesting pick, but he's a rookie. That wouldn't happen in real life. James Conner might happen if we packaged a running back with it. What if we did that? All right, let's explore that idea. So we've got James Conner, and we're gonna go to Madison. I'm adding draft picks because I know they're not going to take it, but I just want to see where they are. Okay, so yellow. Okay, would I be willing to make this deal? Connor's 29. He's 83 overall. It would upgrade our running back position. I think it would clarify a lot of our corners. I don't think we're going to keep Hobbs. It would allow for our younger corners to get exposure pretty quickly. We know that they will probably not play well, but we're not playing well right now anyway. And we're not going to keep Nate Hobbs. He's not the guy that we want. And so that is the rationale. Meanwhile, this team needs a cornerback. They want a cornerback. They would get one, and they would be trading away their running back, but they do have a backup that they, or a rookie that they would be willing to, probably put in the game. That's the rationale. Let's take a look and see if they'll take it. They do take it. And so Hobbs and Madison traded away, and James Conner is going to come over to the Raiders. And just like that, there is a switch up for the Raiders in the offensive line now, in the running game. Now we've got is it James Conner? I don't think that's right. Yeah, James Conner. All right, so we're gonna put Conner there, and then Zamir White probably should be there. Is he still injured? He's still injured. I thought he was coming back after the week. Zamir out. He's out for one more week. Okay, so Conner's gonna come in again. Not the fastest guy. Not gonna change everything about what we do, but this cornerback situation, I think we're trying to get some speed at the corner position. That's going to put Stokes there, Jacorian Bennett there, to carry. All right, so this is a rookie, a first year, and then we've got Stokes. 1, 2, 3, 4. We might need to sign a cornerback. So let's go to free agency to sign the corner. And then we will wrap this episode up after that. All right, let's go to cornerback. And it's not going to, oh, we have some options out here. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I don't mind. Let's see. Fabian Moreau. We have a young guy here. Who's this? 25. Marco Wilson, 3 years out of, has nice speed with 92. Change of direction. What's the man coverage? 73. Marco Wilson is his name. All right, so Arthur, he is the best man. No, this 75 is the man coverage. Okay, so I think I kind of like the Marco, whoever his name is. They got, yeah, this guy. 73 man coverage is still not great. Awareness is a little low. Play rec is a little low. This guy's not bad, but his speed is not there. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with Marco. Yeah, we'll go with Marco. Marco Wilson. I think we got a bunch of M Wilsons now. I think there's a Mark Wilson and a Marco Wilson on our team. Is it? Who was the middle linebacker? What's his name? Mac Wilson Sr. All right. Okay, Diablo. Okay, that still feels right. I need to make sure I get all of these things right too. All right, let's go to corner. All right, so we got Joe Doop. I'll bring you up and in here. 74. He's good enough to be our second best corner as far as that goes. But I do want to get these two young players, Jacorian Bennett and DeCamerion. He's 6'2", 5'11", and 6 foot. I feel like these should be switched. Okay, Bennett should play the slot, and Marco, he's 6 foot as well. But yeah, I think we'll try this out. Going to try that out and see how that goes. All right, man. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. As we continue to work on this team, we're up to 81 a little bit. That running back kind of gave us a little bit of a boost, at least in the ratings. Oh man, tough loss. I hope you enjoyed the game though. Like the video if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about the moves we're making, whether you think they're good or not. I know some of you are worried about realism, and so am I. I'm trying to make teams and moves that make sense for both teams. So hopefully I'm explaining those things out. If you got a problem, let me know. All right, that's it. I will see you guys on the other side. This is Pastor's Game 2. God loves you and so do I, and I will see you when I see you. Peace.